There's this herd mentality that's been dominating YouTube over the past few months, and now's a really good time to talk about it. Before I start this video, I just want to say that over the weekend I went to the arcade and played DDR Extreme for an hour straight and I still can't feel my feet. Ciao guys, I'm Magnazard and you may be asking yourself in the intro, Magnazard, you stupid piece of garbage, what the hell is a herd mentality? First of all, thank you for your kind comments. Secondly, the herd mentality is, quote unquote, the inability or refusal to listen to one's own instinct or gut feeling, but instead to follow the majority of fear of being wrong, ostracized, or ridiculed. Now, the real question would be, how is this affecting YouTube? Which I can confidently answer with, in the worst way possible. Now, I'm not gonna lie, YouTube is pretty garbage on its own. The way it's run, the way it's used, and the community. I'm gonna be really down to earth in this video, which means I'm going to be the skinny, awkward bird I practically always am. First of all, I'm a person who actively avoids YouTube drama. After the great recolor scandal of 2009, I just kind of faded out of the whole YouTube drama scene, and thankfully so. I didn't really run into any problems on YouTube until 2016. So Maxie, what happened in 2016, you know, besides the meteor supermoon eclipse apparently ending our lives back at the start of March? Yes, that happened, go look it up, it happened. Well, it sort of happened in 2015 as well, but there was a really disgusting mentality that came out of nowhere which we call the head mentality, or the mob mentality, or the goddamn orgy mentality, I don't care. So this mentality kind of comes from a lot of YouTubers who specialise in commentary. I'm going to be honest, I do like commentary YouTubers, though I'm a real watch Pyro, Kira and Corbus. The format seems genuinely inoffensive. You see, most YouTubers tend to tell you to keep anything that you would say on other people's videos if they're featured in your commentary on their channel. This is really clean, and most people in their fan base tend to do as they're told. Though lately there's been a few tidbits of drama caused in the circle of commentary YouTubers. Well, I'm not going to explain what's going on right now, you can probably check out H4H4 or Pyro to see for yourself on what's going on. Since I tend to try and avoid YouTube drama, I've tried to keep a neutral stance in all of this, which is really difficult considering the sheer audacity of the situation. Like I already said, I'd rather not go into the details of everything because I don't want to look like I'm piggybacking off of other people's fights or anything like that, because that's just gross. Of course, considering the YouTubers involved are fairly big, it's really difficult to avoid the situation, no matter how much you try. It actually has gotten to the point where I've started to see conversations about it on practically every video or social media site I look at, which is weird considering pretty much all I do on YouTube is listen to B-Manny tracks and my Twitter is, well, it's pretty damn dead, let's be real here. Lately the word bullying has come up a lot and it's not exactly out of place either. You see, we're in this really toxic situation where like there's been a bunch of circle jerking which has led to someone putting their foot down and saying, no, this isn't right and you need to stop it. However, putting your video in front of millions of people isn't exactly the best idea, especially considering the anonymity of the internet does give some people this impulse to do things that aren't exactly peaceful. Now, I actually don't mind this drama, it seems kinda called for, but what's not called for is the amount of people who have been piggybacking off of it. When I saw the Fine Brothers live unsubscriber feeds, I stayed the hell away from them because I just don't feel like the idea of exploiting a bunch of angry young adults for ad money and subscribers is a very healthy thing to do. Not to mention that live unsubscriber feed is actually a freaking website you can go look up right now. You can do that with any YouTuber, it was so stupid and unnecessary. And that's not even mentioning the people who literally only piggyback off of drama for ad revenue and e-fame. Do you know why people do this? Because they know you're going to look this stuff up. This is straight up bandwagoning and they know that if they piggyback off it ASAP then they'll be on top of the search results or whatever. People involved in drama do this too. They confront the drama as soon as they can while keeping their schedule. Sometimes it's genuine, but other times it is done because YouTubers know that every side of the argument is going to come down and watch it to see the next development in this flame war. And I'm out of breath. Of course, people will do this anyway because I'm just some teenager with Falco as his icon and like 14 subscribers, so what can I do really? I've already said several times I don't want to confront this whole drama thing directly in this video, so I'm just going to say what I want to say about getting involved with this stuff. Don't do it! Don't do it! Life is so short. You could be literally doing anything, like playing some Smash or watching Noragami or whatever it is you weeaboos do. Most of you guys are in about your 20s. That's about a quarter of your life. Most of you guys are at the point where your life is about to show where you're going to go for the rest of your life, and that's great. So why spend that period chewing off of other people's arguments? Hey Magnazard, aren't you the one who's using the drama to make a rant video about drama? What are you doing with your life? Well, which one of us has the photography diploma? I kid. But I seriously would like to see what your stance on this whole thing is. Do you agree with me on this whole thing? I mean, you don't have to, and I don't really expect you to since this is a rather touchy topic. Whatever the case, hit me up in the comments below, I'd love to discuss it with you. Until then, I'm Magnazard and stay golden everyone. Before I actually start this video, I just want to say that over the weekend I went to the arcade and played DDR Extreme for this is so good. Lately the word bullying has come up a lot, and it's not exactly out of place either. You see, we're in this really toxic situation where like there's been a bunch of circle jerking which has led into people which has led into someone putting their foot down and saying, no, this isn't right and you need to stop it. However, putting your video in front of millions of people isn't exactly the best idea considering the anonymity of it. I actually don't mind this drama, it seems kinda called for, but what's not called for is the amount of people who've been piggybacking off of piggybacking. Oh my. People involved in the drama do this too. They confront the drama as soon as they can while keeping their schedule.